Ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates? Yes. Morons. Really? In that case, I challenge you to a battle of wits. For the princess? To the death? I accept. Good. Then pour the wine. Inhale this, but do not touch. I smell nothing. What you do not smell is iocane powder. It is odorless, tasteless, and dissolves instantly in liquid, and is amongst the more deadly poisons known to man. I'm Rob, and this is not the Princess Bride, this is Gems of War. But Scorpius and poison. Poison is a good thing when it's going against the enemy. Now, with these teams, I'm going to show why Scorpius is a completely viable troop still, even without the troop Euryali. A lot of people think you need Euryali to work with Scorpius because of her third trait, which is inflict poison upon all enemies when getting a 4-match, but it's not actually the case. You can create a really good Scorpius team without her, and this is how you do it. Basically, the key to it is these two troops here, Sister of Nightmares and Scorpius. If you're not aware, Scorpius, who is in the Soul Forge at the moment, and I recommend getting him if you have the diamonds, because he's really, really good, inflicts damage on the last two enemies, but that's not actually that important. But the damage is lethal on any poisoned enemy, and that is absolutely major, big league in this. Because Sister of Nightmares, we can use her. She deals damage to the last two enemies also, but again, it's not important. And what's really relevant about this is if you're a early level player or a new player and you have these troops, it doesn't matter if that damage is really low because you're going to be killing them anyway. It literally doesn't matter because her last part of that spell, look, then poison them. She's going to poison those last two enemies and then they're going to die instantly as soon as you cast Scorpius. So the key is to get these two charged up at the same time and then cast them back to back. That is really, really easy to do in this team because we can have Leprechaun, who's going to start battles with full mana, explode a load of gems at the start, and hopefully charge them up straight away. If they don't get charged up straight away, we should be able to cast Celestial Flask really, really quickly, which creates a load of potions of blue, green, red, yellow, or purple, and has an extra turn if any of them fail to align. So really handy, and that's all colours we use. This team uses all the colours, so there's no mana which we're going to miss out on whatsoever, and this team works really quickly. We're in Old God's Banner for this, which is +2 purple because, like I say, we do not want to lose out on any mana in this at all. And we're in Archmagus class. +2 purple is the most important part of those traits there. And in the talent trees, I've gone for Magical Shield, Dark Hunger, Anti-Magic Sphere, Mana Source, really important to have that fast start, Antiquity, Lightning Strike, and Chaos Wave. The important thing about this particular team is it's only super relevant if none of the opposition is immune to poison. If you can scout your opponents and you can see that any of your or the opposition you're fighting is not immune to poison, then this is absolutely the team to go for because you will rip through them really, really quickly. If there is a troop or two which is immune to poison, then what I would do is swap out the weapon for Essence of Evil, because Essence of Evil inflicts all negative status effects on an enemy, which includes basically taking away that immunity to poison, and is a mana generator at the same time. And the handy thing about this is, say for example that troop that was immune to poison is in actual first position, you can cast this on them anyway, take away that immunity to poison so they're ready to be killed by Scorpius, but they might die from death mark anyway, which is really, really handy. There's a third team I'll show as well, which is this one, and it's basically a Titan alternative. It's very similar to the other team, but what we're going to be doing here is using another troop called Wyvern, which deals damage to the first two enemies. Again, not that important, but it still poisons the last two enemies. Again, same as Sister of Nightmares, works hand in hand with Scorpius to absolutely just kill them really quickly, and using Leprechaun, and this time a Mountain Crusher as the mana generator. We'll be in +2 brown, +1 green, -1 blue for this. And in Titan class, for that really handy +50% mana start. And the talent trees are Impact, Hammer Mastery, Stone Mastery, Storm Aura, that's really important, Rock Solid, Stone Mastery. You can have Lightning Strike if you prefer, it's like, you know, whichever suits your playstyle better, and Fortitude. Right, so I'll jump into an Explore 12 and go to a team which doesn't have any poison immunity first, so we can double check that if you're Not sure. If you can't scout the opponents, you can't check for poison immune troops first, then you can go with the Essence of Evil alternative for this to be absolutely sure, but I'll just show how this one works. We'll dive in. So any 4 matches which are there, we'll grab straight away, but I can't see anything, so we'll just cast Leprechaun. Now we'll cast Celestial Flask, because we want to get the old Scorpius charged up. Now he's ready to go. We can cast Sister of Nightmares. They're now poisoned. They're now dead. We can cast Leprechaun again to charge up the team. Cast Celestial Flask. That was a bit rubbish, but it might work out, and it did. Cast Sister of Nightmares again, and Scorpius, and they are dead. See, even with a little bit of bad luck on those potions, it still, you know, worked out good in the end. And the potions are an absolute game changer when it comes to a mana generation. Have we got anybody immune here? No, so I'm going to jump out of this one and go to a different explore, because I do want somebody that's immune to poison to show how that alternative would work. No. Nope. Right, so what I'll do, I'll just do this one. No, we're bound to get somebody afterwards that's going to be immune to poison. So I'll show the other team for this one. This is the Titan alternative. It's not quite as fast as that first team I showed, but it can be at the same time if your luck goes your way. Hardly any green there, so that's not the greatest start in the world, but we'll cast it anyway. We can get some lucky cascades afterwards. A bit like that. There's the 2 troops we need ready to go. Cast Wyvern. The last 2 troops are poisoned and they are dead. Mountain Crusher to charge up the team. And that is it. I'll even let them have that extra little bit of brown. Really, really quick. Super easy, and without Euryali. This is the key to this. Do not need that extra mythic. I do want a... Aha! Right, we've got one now who's immune to all status effects, and that includes poison. So this is relevant now. Nobody else is immune now. So for this team, I will show the Archer class equivalent. We've changed to Archer for this one because green is now the most important thing here. So we're in +2 green, +1 purple, -1 blue. And the traits, pretty handy. 50% start with mana being the most important one. The talent trees, we're in Hunt, Precision, Root Trap, Nature's Aura. We want a lot of green to get Essence of Evil going. Water Vines, Dodge, and Thieves Guild. Not sure some of them are entirely relevant, but show how this works. We can still kill the bottom 2 troops on this nice and quickly. The thing is, we'll have to remember, if one of the last 2 troops was one of the ones that was poisoned, you'd need to get Essence of Evil charged up first and throw it on one of these troops at the bottom if they were the ones that were immune. But the one that's immune to poison is this one at the top here, Ancient Golem. So we're looking to get Essence of Evil thrown on him nice and quickly. We'll cast Leprechaun, just going to charge them up. Wait, now we've cast that on him first. He can die from Death Mark now anyway, you see. And we can cast that on the bottom 2. They're going to die straight away from Scorpius. Now, just for fun, we can cast this on them anyway. We don't even need Sister of Nightmares anymore. The bottom 2 troops are now poisoned anyway. And can die from Death Mark anyway. It's like, works really well. And we'll double it up just for fun. Hopefully we'll get the rest of our mana, which we did. A little bit unlucky there, how they transformed there by the lycanthropy. But we can get them poisoned with Sister of Nightmares and end their sorry existence. Well, there's 3 teams and how to use them on how to use Scorpius even without the extra mythic troop Euryali. So if you found the video good or entertaining or useful and you learned something from it, whatever, tell your cat, tell your dog, tell your budgie, tell your guild, tell your mate, share the video, do all them things, and hit the like and subscribe button if you feel like it. Thanks for watching. Catch you again next time. Bye for now.